Are you ready to reclaim EDORAS? What's up, guys? It's Apollo here. Welcome back to Third Age Total War Reforged. This is a custom scenario made by Sin of the Dark Cloud, and this is our epic conclusion of the Great Orcs of the Misty Mountains Chronicles, I guess is what you could call it. So if you haven't watched the other Lord of the Rings Third Age videos, do so. Go watch those, and you can see the whole storyline. So what's happening here is that, like you saw in the last episode, the Orcs they conquered EDORAS in an epic matchup. Well, now the news has spread, and all of the evil forces that were once so powerful during the War of the Ring have come back. So we have, of course, the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. We have Isengard. So these are like Uruk-hai who, are kind of dispersed everywhere, kind of hiding out in wherever. And they've come back, and they've got confidence again to try to fight and set up some new like orc evil alliance, I guess. I don't know. Then we have Mordor, so we have some troops from Mordor. Very cool, bringing back the old banners, dusting them off, getting them ready again. And then we have another army of the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. I forgot to show you the player names, but yeah, that's kind of the storyline. The Orcs have gathered, and the news has spread, and it's been about a month since the last battle, and they have summoned forces, but they are not the only ones who summon armies. We, of course, have Rohan, who have gathered up their forces all around their kingdom to try to retake EDORAS. They have also sent out messengers, and they're, letting them know what's going on. So we, of course, we have Gondor, so they're going to return the favor because Rohan helped out Gondor. And then we have Dale. Yes, they went to Dale, and the brave men of Dale are here. And then, of course, they're like a 2-for-1 package. We got the Dwarves. So the Dwarves are on the battlefield ready to go as well. It's been a while since we've seen the Dwarves, so I'm really excited about this battle. It's going to be a lot of fun, so sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the show. And by the way, the Orcs did sally out. They're now homeowners. They were living in caves. Now they got houses they need to protect, so they're going to, charge out and try to protect them. So let's do some normal speed. See how this battle plays out. I just love how organized and just like perfect these good guy armies are, and it really the mod really captures that, in the lore and the evil versus good kind of thing. And oh my god, did you see that? We got some spearmen getting chewed up by this really deadly ballista. Lots of archer fire going overhead. Look at this, just hitting the Uruk-hai hard. So while that's going on, Gondor is very close to charging in. They're going to send in the Fountain Guard first. Look at that. That's pretty epic. Fountain Guard, lead the way. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. No, they're about to charge in these Orc halberds. They're just going to set up really quick. They are taking a lot of fire, though, from the enemy skirmishers. Here comes Rohan. They are fighting for their home. Will they get it back? There they go. Nice little charge with the Westmark Marshals. You guys remember the brave Red Marshal that died defending EDORAS? The legend. His story is used to inspire the men. And there we go. More troops pushing in. And I forgot to show you the player names. My bad, guys. But really quick, we'll do that as this front line. Look at this. It's getting super laggy. There's so many troops on the battlefield. This is awesome. Look at this battlefield. So we'll start with the baddies, and we'll kind of fly down this this front line. So the first Orcs of the Misty Mountains army, is being led by Mr. Sneakman. So yeah, he's leading these troops. I think we got to slow it down a little bit because it's having that issue again of just there's so many troops, the frames are dropping. Over here we got Mordor led by King Amar, and they're taking, look at this, they're just evil versus good. Big showdown between these forces. It's so easy to tell too, like who's who, just the armor differences. Then Isengard's led by Lord of the Fallen, and he's holding against Dale. So So everybody's got their matchup here. There's some trolls about to charge in as well. And then over here we have Viper Action, who is leading the other orcs of the Misty Mountains, taking on the dwarves. And the dwarves are like, haven't you learned, you old man? Dwarves are teaching the orcs another lesson. Let's go ahead and look at the players of the other team as we go back the other way. We have Cannon Fodder leading Dale. Dale actually helping the dwarves on this far flank take on some of these warg riders. And then we have the Hammerers of Gundabad going into the fight. Look at them charging in. So the dwarves are led by Bogdan. And if we go, yes, Dale's by Cannon Fodder. Big front line there. Oh my god, this is looking a little worrisome for Gondor. Gondor are being led by Sin of the Dark Cloud. I definitely think he's going to need to send up reinforcements up here. And then over on the other side, same thing over here. Rohan is being led by Enix Fitz. But he's got a thin line. He's definitely got to send up reinforcements, which he is. Helm's Hammers, a very good, very deadly unit. And think about this, guys. Seriously, think about this. You have been pushed out of your own capital, and you see it right there. The only thing standing in your way is the orcs. And, you know, that has to be, and real talk here. If this was a real situation, that would have to be the most inspiring thing. You know, the only thing keeping you out of your own home is a foreign invader. And you got to fight through them. The orcs, you got to get through them. I mean, that's pretty inspiring. And oh my god, what are these? What in tarnation? It's like a rhino. And they are dying quickly. They're not very effective. It looks like they've been in a fight for a while, though. They look really awesome, though. Look at this thing. Look at the guys on the top. It's super cool. You know, they got like their javies up here. Got the banner. Look at that. That's really awesome. And look, they're just crushing this front line. Just running through, the men throwing down javies. It's getting real spicy over here. There's a big Rohirrim cav charge trying to help out the infantry. And we got cav kind of cycle charging, trying to break through this defensive line they got going on. But let's zoom out here and try to check out other parts of the battlefield. We'll go ahead and speed it up 0.1. There's so many troops moving at once right now. The trolls have been sent into the fight against Gondor. So they're doing their best to hold here. Dale's still doing pretty good. At just first glance, you know, you can see a lot of them. They are taking on some trolls, but hey, they're going toe-to-toe with Isengard. How about that? Will the good guys take it? Still tough to say. The balance of power is extremely even, so this is still anyone's game. We got trolls. Trolls in the dungeon. No, they're flanking around some cave trolls. This is gonna hurt the dwarves. It's gonna sting. It's gonna sting. Yeah, they're flanking behind their flank. They're behind them, and they got to take care of them quickly. I wouldn't even be. Wait, hold on. Did the wargs beat Dale? Oh my god, this is definitely a problem for the dwarves, as there is just like nothing protecting their flank. And oh my goodness, this is lag. But yeah, they are just full on pushing and just flanking around the dwarves. Dale might have to send over some support there. My god, this is so laggy. Yeah, Gondor looks like he's sending over some retinue here. They need something because the dwarven archers are getting chewed up. The infantry's getting chewed up. They're just cycle charging with Warg Riders. And I'm getting a little worried about the Dwarves. There we go. An epic fight. An epic fight indeed. Poor Dwarves here. We got the Orc Hunters of Khazad-dûm. They're like, we're Orc Hunters, not Warg Hunters. Why are you laughing? We're dying. And there's Gondor trying to do everything they can to support. Over on this side, the Wargs are coming over. Oh, these are no simple Wargs. These are the Melkor's Chosen, who are pushing on the rear of Dale. And then Dale has formed a cross here, praying to God, trying to win this. Like, please help us. And please send some help for the lag. Oh my God, what is that? Something hit the back of Isengard. Was that artillery? I didn't see artillery on the good guys' side. This is nuts. Oh, they finally killed the rhino thing. They finally got rid of that. But yeah, this is I don't know, it's looking kind of worrisome for, well, it's kind of showing that the good guys are winning, I think. Or no, it's different in Medieval 2. I think the good guys are losing. They're losing this battle. And if they lose here, what's gonna happen to Middle Earth? What's gonna happen to the West? I don't know. We'll see. But this battle is far from over. It's still going strong. It's super laggy though. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's something about this map here. Maybe it's just the sheer scale of these units. But of course it will get better as more die. You know, I think the biggest problem here for the attackers, I guess, the good guys here, is the Warg Riders. They got to take care of those Warg Riders. Here, we'll zoom over this way where we're getting some frames. Oh my God, this is so much better. Yeah, but the Warg Riders here are just constantly chewing up the archers, and that's not good. You know, archers are, they're very important, obviously, and you know, if you lose them too early on, you will lose that killing potential. There's another charge in the rear of these dwarves. Oh! Oh no! So that was Rohan's general who died. And this could be disaster here, guys. Because if this flank breaks, it's going to be like a swinging door of orcs around, you know, the backs of the other good guys. The humans and the dwarves. So we'll see if they can hang on here. They're doing their best. But yeah, every time I zoom out, the game does not like it. So I'm gonna try to stay zoomed in here, which really sucks because I like to give you guys some, like, you know, bird's eye view shots of the battle. But yeah, there goes Rohan with the blonde beard. They're going in. The Cavs still trying to, like, support that infantry. The Hell's Hammers, look at them. They're still kicking butt over here. All right, let's actually see what the defenders have here. So they do have some troops sitting in reserve, watching the gate. They have the ballista crew that's used up all their ammo. They've got the fearmongers. Way in the top, we do have, what are these, crossbows? Oh, very nice, crossbows. Sauron's Will, that's a really good unit. We got some Uruk-hai berserkers. So even if they do break through into this city, they're going to need a lot of help. And that's what I was saying. Like, archers are going to be key here because they got to use those archers to shoot those enemy units from afar. But the dwarves, look at this. The dwarves are kicking butt here. Well, actually, it was just an illusion. I zoomed in here. I'm like, wow, the dwarves have beat everyone, but they're actually getting attacked on the flank here. Isengard sent over units to help them. And there's something blowing up over here. I don't know what's going on. But there's a big break going on from the Orcs to the Misty Mountains. The balance of power is shifting a little bit more to evenly. And we'll zoom in. See, it's like you gotta zoom in looking away from the settlement. This is still laggy. Yeah, there we go. Here comes a charge. More heavy cav going in. Are they breaking? Oh yeah, lots of breaking orcs. The morale of these orcs, it's low, you know? They don't have that discipline fighting experience. A lot of these orcs, you know, they hear the veterans from the War of the Ring, but you know, they don't take them seriously, and they should. They should. There's a lot of, like, you know, orcs being born. Honestly, I don't know how orcs. I guess orcs are born through reproduction, like sexual reproduction. I'm not exactly sure why we're talking about this, but you know, I'm just trying to like figure out, like, if orcs are manipulated elves, you know, like they're just mutated elves. So I'm wondering, are orcs immortal? Like, do they live forever unless they die from a blade, like elves? I don't know. It's something I need to refresh my memory on. Anyways, the point I'm getting at here is, how long does a pregnancy last with an orc? You know, like, is it 9 months like a human? Or do elves, you know, carry their children for 9 months and then give birth? Or maybe it's a super long process because they're immortal. I mean, oftentimes I heard the longer the pregnancy, the longer the lifespan, you know? If the shorter the pregnancy, the shorter the lifespan. If you're immortal, what is that in terms of pregnancy? You know, like, huh? It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I should just stop talking. Anyways, the point I was getting at is, how quickly can goblins and orcs reproduce? You know, like, how quickly can they pump out new soldiers? I don't know. I know Uruk-hai, they're like magic, you know, aren't right? Like, they just, like, through the wizard's magic, they made the half orc, half man. Oh, hey, wow, they killed the general. I guess we should focus on the battle here and stop talking about the pregnancies of elves. But yeah, very good cav charge by Rohan. That is crushing these forces. Look at these troops in the back here. Look at this battle. Look at this battlefield. It has been a bloody one. It has been a nasty fight. These men fight for their homes. Rohan is extra inspired because they defeated their opponents first, and now they're shifting troops over to help them. But we need to look away because it's still way too laggy for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But Dale still has a very tough fight. No surprise here that the Uruk-hai are putting up such a great struggle here. There they go. more troops just piling in. Gondor defeated their opponent. It's looking really good. It's looking really good for the good guys. Let's speed it up. Not at 1. Let's do like 0.8. Speed it up by 0.1. But yeah, this is a huge flank by Gondor. This is going to cause a lot of breaking for Isengard. And yes, the balance of power is greatly in their favor, but keep in mind, guys, I think the balance of power is kind of lying to you because the attackers lost a lot of archers to Warg Riders. Look at, they're still just chilling over here. They lost a lot of archers to Warg Riders. Look at the carnage. This is just carpet of dead. And archers are going to be so important in terms of like shooting and weakening the defending troops over here. And look, even some troops survived and they're falling back. So they're going to try to, obviously they're going to push in here and try to clear out any enemy forces, get them out of here, regroup, and then they're going to push for EDORAS. But do they have enough troops? We're on the next stage of the battle. We're more than halfway through the fight. And yeah, I'm not sure if they have enough or not to try to take EDORAS. But it looks promising based on that balance of power. But again, who knows? Who knows? Now, if we look at the defenders, they also don't have a ton of archers. I think they have one. Let's see. They've got the crossbowmen. But that's it. Yeah, that's it. So it's not like they have archer superiority either. Oh, did they kill another general? Look at that. That was kind of cool. They had like 2 Rohirrim meet up with a bunch of dwarves and they killed the general. Now they're pushing, guys. Here it is. They're like, we're taking back EDORAS. Bah. They've got the Spartan looking dwarves known as Sons of the Fallen. Trying to take the city. Here comes a horde of good guys. Look at them all. Just pouring in. Just pouring in. I think they have enough. I do. Again, we'll see. I don't know what unit. There's something on this map that is causing this lag. But they are fighting the good fight. We'll go ahead. I think if we go to normal speed, it should be fine now. There we go. The Cav just trying to bully their way through, but they are suffering many casualties. They're really suffering for this bold move of aggressively pushing through. But they kind of have to, right? Get everybody in here. Now, I'm surprised he didn't take the Cav and try to charge it through the other gate. And I know it's a pretty far away. Far away. It's far away. That's what I was trying to say. There we go. Look at them. They are pushing. Trying to use the huge, you know, horse. The mass of the horse to try to push through. And already you can see that they are bending the goblin defense. It's just, you know, even though the good guys, they look like they were greatly outnumbered, they probably were outnumbered, but the skill on these guys are so good that it's tough to kill them. Yeah, there's something in here that's causing intense lag. Let's kind of see what do they got left. They got Sauron's Will, and oh, they've got the Nazhai, or I forgot how to pronounce it, but it's like kind of like elite berserkers. So they're falling back as well. So they're gonna put up this epic stand at the end here. And oh, look at this, the Rohirrim. They're pushing through and they're now flanking around. And just think about it. They're probably riding around. They saw the orcs are kind of like decorating their houses all orc-like. You know, they're like disgusted by it. They're like, oh, get this orc crap out of here. There goes the push. Wow, the crossbows are breaking already? The crossbows broke already. And this is a big problem for the orcs. Let me zoom in. Big problem for the orcs as the cav is already pushing behind them. You have berserkers, Uruk-hai berserkers doing their best. And they're probably racking up a good amount of kills, but you need a lot more than this to try to win this battle. And look at this, you have the heavy goblin crossbows kind of trying to retreat. And the berserkers are like, get out of my way, coward. I'm fighting man-flesh. You're fighting man-flesh? Like what? And you got a dwarf, he's like, I am no man-flesh, I'm a dwarf-flesh. I'll just shut up now. But yeah, they've ripped through this thanks to the Rohirrim cav that put some pressure on the back. And now, look at this, the cav's just like, I'm going in, I'm reckless. Going in and killing this heavy infantry. It's awesome. It's awesome. Fountain Guard moving up as well. Fountain Guard would certainly help out. We have some Honor Guard pushing up. I love the twirl that the berserkers do, but yeah, the berserkers still fighting over here. And I love the speed in which the attackers are moving. It's like they got a mission, you know, they got somewhere to be. Here we go, here's more of the troops. And you know, honestly, I bet these guys could hold out for a long time. Do I think they have enough? Probably not enough to win. I think the defenders are screwed here. But if it was closer and they were holding this position right here, there's certainly a good chance that they could hold out. Now, the other problem is that they can sneak around, which I think I'm seeing right here. Yep, we got some heavy cav, some heavy cav from Rohan flanking around, going around the big position here. And they can go all, it's a long trip, but they can go all the way around here, up this road, and behind the enemy forces, which is awesome. I think Third Age Reforged added that little hidden path. Don't quote me on it, but I think they added this little hidden path because EDORAS really did need more paths to take other than just one near the town center. Now, I know it makes sense, like, lore-wise, because that's kind of how it, like, was set up, you know? Or at least in the movies, where it was just the reason it was such a solid position because it was way up on this mountain. You couldn't really get from behind unless you had like orcs, you know, rock climbing, which did happen in history, by the way. You know, if you had a fortification high up in the mountains, you had mountain climbers go up there. I think Alexander the Great, I remember talking to Prince of Macedon, and he was explaining that Alexander the Great did that. Some of his troops went climbing and got way up in the fortress, and the defenders saw that and instantly surrendered because I think maybe they thought that they flew up there or something. I don't remember, but they were so impressed that they surrendered. And here comes a huge flank, guys, going around the defenders. Look at that, boom. Now this is a problem. This is a problem for those pesky defenders. And it looks like this is going to be the end of the Orcs of the Misty Mountains conquest, as once again, the brave free peoples of Middle-earth have united and took down another enemy, I guess like another threat to their existence. So this was really fun to do this storyline. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I might do more in the future. I'm probably going to take a break, though. I mean, what do you guys... Let me know, honestly, how you feel about these, like, little storyline battles. Because if you don't really care and you're just like, whatever, just do a battle, Apollo. It doesn't need a backstory. I just want to see violence. Then, you know, just let me know. But if you enjoyed this and you want to see more of it, you know, I'm down to do it. Obviously, I'm not going to do it all the time. Oh my god, here's a big blob of troops. What is it that is causing... There's a unit, I swear. There's a unit. Just heads up. Heads up, Third Age Reforged modders. I think there's a unit in here that is causing this lag, because every time I like move around it, it doesn't like it. When we zoom in and not look at them, it works. Yeah, see, there's something over here. I don't know if it's the dwarves or... Oh, this is laggy over here too. Anyways, I'm sorry if it was like super laggy. I do apologize about that. And look at this epic last stand they're putting up here. But there's no way that they're gonna win this. There's just no way. But they put up a good fight. So that was a cool storyline. It was a big shout out to Sin of the Dark Cloud and all the players that played in the custom scenarios to make those battles come to life. It was really cool, and it was fun kind of creating this story. It was really fun to, you know, make something come alive in Total War and tell a story. That's also why I like Life of a Soldier. That kind of has that storytelling element to it. And it's just, you know, fun not to be taken too seriously. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and it was a cool project, a very cool project. I would love to do more of this. I've thought of other ways to make like, Total War battles more interesting. If you guys remember, I did like a Civil War board game where you would move the armies through a board game and then fight the battle in Total War. It didn't really work out because there was too many players and they stopped showing up to the board game. It was hard to get all the players on. There was some NA, some EU and stuff. But it was really fun to kind of do that and do like a board game with some fun rules, and then you fight the battles. It was pretty awesome. Ooh, just chopped his head off. It would be cool because they do the animation to chop someone's head off, but it would be cool to see the head actually come off. Is that gross? All right. I mean, we see that literally like every fight in Rome too, is people getting decapitated. All right. I think we're just waiting for the last couple troops, and we'll look at the end results here. So yeah, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I do have, and by the way, guys, I don't want to spoil it, and hopefully I can get this to work, but I do have a surprise for you guys. It's Lord of the Rings. Well, I don't want to say too much. It's a surprise. That's all I will say. So look out this week. I'm going to try to get it done, but it's something new, and it should be pretty cool. Should be pretty cool. And there is some intense lag. That unit. There is a unit in here, I swear. I don't know if it's like something's like its design is like glitching out the game or something. I really don't know, but it's causing this intense lag. There we go. Victory will be ours. I'll just play it from over here where it's not laggy. So yeah, guys, after this, the orcs were crushed, and the free peoples did extra patrols in the mountains, and just to look out for any other camps, make sure there wasn't any extra orcs hiding anywhere, and the orcs were genocide, and it was awesome. The orcs were genocide, and it was awesome. Oh man. The orcs lived happily ever after, in peace with the humans. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But yeah, let's just fast forward to the end here. There we go. So, very cool battle. Look at the kills here. Oh my god, the dwarves getting almost 4,000 kills. Isengard, just so solid of a faction, getting 2,232. So yeah, the free peoples gathered up again. No elves though. Boo. Hate elves. But the free peoples gathered up again, and they stood together and took back EDORAS. And Rohan is restored. So thank you guys so much for the support. I hope you enjoyed this epic finale. It was a lot of fun. I did enjoy this battle. Here's some results of Gondor. Yeah, that was sweet, guys. Again, if you like the video, if if you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe, do all that, you know, all the basic stuff. Also, guys, there's some links down in the video description. One is to a game store where if you buy a game, it will support my channel. And also there's a link to Displate Metal posters, which if you get those posters, you support my channel and you get an awesome poster for a discount. So definitely check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.